Well, the holidays are here, and though they may come with a lot of joy, holiday stress is still a pretty harsh reality for so many people, from buying the gifts to holiday parties, and of course, even sometimes just having to show people that you are happy. The list can go on, right? Well, this morning, Dr. Tran joining us now with some ways to help manage all of this stress. Good morning to you, Dr. Tran. We're so thankful you're here because this is a really big problem for us. How can this kind of stress impact our overall health?
Absolutely. You know, this is my favorite time of the year, but if we're not careful, stress can take a toll on our health in many different ways. So stress produces a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is what causes belly fat. And that is what causes problems with your blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes. As a medical weight loss doctor, that's what I help my patients with.
So yeah, I was going to say, you kind of mentioned it there at the end. I was wondering if you could elaborate about the medical conditions that can be caused by this stress.
Yeah, so you know, the biggest medical concern that stress can cause is high blood pressure, and it can lead to something as serious as a heart attack or stroke. You know, stress can also be very disruptive to your sleep. You know who you are. You know, you're waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning, you don't have energy, you can't function. And finally, chronic stress can impact your mental health, leading to anxiety and depression.
So how can we manage all this? How do we happen to lessen our stress, so to speak, at this time of year?
Yes, absolutely. Number one, ask for help. You are not meant to do everything by yourself, so you got to make sure that you delegate, make sure others are chipping in. Number two, manage your priorities.
Okay.
You know, not all tasks are created equal. So take care of the important tasks first, leave the other ones for later. And finally, number three, my favorite, own your morning. You know, we have a bad habit of grabbing our phone, we're checking our emails, our messages, social media. That triggers a stress response. So create some time and space, really start your day with a positive mindset.
Yeah, that's so great, because I think, you know, that really is something we typically can be bad about. I especially can be bad about prioritizing what's important. I see this long list of things I need to do, and I try to do them all at once rather than saying, okay, this is realistically what I'm getting done today. This other stuff, it can wait.
Absolutely.
This is the stuff that if I would like to get it done, but if I can't,
for sure.
oh, well. Of course, you know, this is all great. We are still going to get stressed sometimes in the moment. That just happens. Do you have any advice of, I'm in the middle of kind of a panic frenzy or something like that, ways I can maybe just kind of quickly bring myself back to the moment, calm myself down?
Yeah, here are my top 3 tips. You know, deep breathing exercise number 1. You know, stress affects your nervous system. That's why you have high blood pressure. So when you practice deep breathing, you can instantly calm yourself down, okay? Number 2, aromatherapy. I actually personally use a lavender spray. You know, you can use essential oils. That also gives you that calming relief. And then finally, number 3, music.
Okay.
I love music because it instantly changes your inner state of being, redirect your focus, and you can get back on track. You
know, Dr. Tran, I don't know if there's truth to this or not, but whenever I was having trouble with some severe anxiety, my uncle told me that if you sing along in the car, that actually can really help, because it's forcing you to breathe a little bit, right?
Exactly. And like I said, you have an autonomic system. And so, again, you're just changing the way that you feel from the inside. And believe it or not, that will change everything from the outside.
Okay, well, I have to ask, what kind of music do you listen to calm yourself down?
Oh, my gosh. I don't know if people know. I love my pop and my boy band music.
Oh, you're
but
me.
I also love my funk and rap every now and then, but it's just something to just get me in the right mood. And right now, yes, Mariah Carey and Christmas music.
Of course, Mariah Carey. Yes, all the Mariah Carey right there. Actually, Christmas music might stress some people out, though. They might not want to be listening to Christmas music. Where can we go to maybe brush up on some of these tips or get some more advice if we're in this moment?
Yeah, you know, I offer free virtual phone consultations. You know, you can go to denverweightlossclinic.com, schedule a consultation with me. We have a holistic approach to creating that healthy lifestyle, find balance, manage stress, and do that diet and exercise to get you healthy.
All right, perfect. Dr. Tran, always so appreciative of you coming in and helping us out.
Thank you so much.
And thank you to everybody else for coming to my personal therapy session. Thanks, Dr. Tran. We appreciate it. We'll be right back.